Nike is in trouble. Nike needs to get their shit together. Nike's stock price has dropped about 2 points today at the end of business. They have problems in their management structure because they're doing things that are signs of a desperate company doing desperate shit. If you don't know who I am, my name is D-Rail. This is Rails Rants Reloaded. Let's get straight into it. Nike is trying to penalize anyone that buys their sneaker and then resells it. It's all good till it's not. And what I see Nike trying to do is kind of corner the sneaker market as far as sales, because they're seeing what happened during COVID, and a lot of companies seeing what happened during COVID, especially like with the card market, sneaker market. You buying things for $100 and reselling them for $500. You cannot penalize a person who buys something and decides to resell it. It doesn't matter if you put something in your terms and services. Once I buy it, it's mine. Who the fuck do y'all think y'all are to tell the consumer, the people that made y'all who y'all are, who made y'all famous, who made y'all rich, who made a lot of shareholders very wealthy, what they can do with their product, what they can do with your product after they buy it. Once their money goes to the store or goes to that Nike app and they purchase their order, whatever they want to do with it is their fucking business. Desperate times call for desperate measures. See, it seems like Nike is becoming a sinking ship and it's going down real slow. I'm not going to say it's going to be one of those companies that's going to be like Blockbuster that you won't see in the next 10, 20 years. But they're seeing what a lot of millennials have been doing. And a lot of these new entrepreneurs are literally selling direct to consumer. And they want to try to corner that market. They want to take the Foot Lockers out of business and the Hibbett Sports and the Dr. J's, Modell's. I don't even know if Modell's even still exists. That's a New York store. They want to take these companies and cut them out and sell directly to the consumer. That's why you have the Nike app. That's why you have the sneaker app. And what they're doing is a whole bunch of market research, data research, and seeing, wait a minute, we're selling a Uptown Jordan or Jordan 1 for $200. And then immediately after it gets sold, they are reselling it before they even get the money. Get the product. They're reselling it for up to thousands of fucking dollars. They have to understand something. You're going to have to deal with it. Because just like the card market is dead right now. People stop buying trading cards, Pokemon cards, basketball cards. People still buy them, but the supply, the demand, and the resale value of it has kind of dwindled because stores like Target and Walmart have started getting greedy, especially Walmart. $20 blaster boxes are going for now $40, $50. It started in the summertime, and I tend to see trends. It started when Nike tried to discredit StockX. They discredited StockX and literally put out a campaign saying that these sneakers that StockX are reselling or you're buying from, they're not authentic. StockX is selling fakes. I can tell you from myself, because I've resold a pair of sneakers. Last November, when those Kobe's came out, the yellow Kobe's, I got them from the sneaker app. I won my bid. The sneaker came in, and I resold it on StockX. So for Nike to push a campaign, because remember, Nike's a big-ass company, a big-ass corporation. They were one of the first corporations to have a big-ass facility that looks like what Apple has, those big old campuses. So they launched this big-ass campaign, put it in the media, discredit StockX. Don't buy from StockX. StockX is not authentic. At the end of the day, Nike has been making a lot of money. Now they're saying they're going to start to buckle down on the bots. They had no problem when the bots were buying up all of these sneakers because they make their money so quick. But now corporate greed, they're seeing that, wait a minute, these people are buying bots, $2, $3, $4, $500,000 bots to buy up all the sneakers and then resell them for a profit margin of probably over 2,000 to 3,000%. You buying a sneaker for $100 and they're reselling it automatically for $500. They want in on the action. If they want in on the action, they're going to have to realize they're going to lose. Instead of setting up smear campaigns about StockX, what they should do, what a real company does, what a Facebook, what a Microsoft, what a Apple does, buy StockX. Become the person that does the authentication, I fucked that word up, of the sneaker. Buy them. Because people are buying from them. You're a big company. You got billions of dollars, almost trillion, probably almost $1 trillion. Buy StockX. Buy the app. Instead of telling people what they can and can't do with their property. You telling me I done spent almost $200 on these 95 Air Max and I can't sell them if I want to? Who the fuck? You can't tell people what to do with their stuff once they buy it. At the end of the day, with the bots and the resellers, y'all knew they had bots out there. People like me that would have to go bid for a sneaker. I would have my phone and I would have my tablet trying to win a sneaker. And I'm getting outbidded or out finessed by somebody that spent $1,000 on a bot. Y'all were okay with that. Y'all took the money. Now it's a problem because you got too much inventory, your stock prices is dropping, and you got to answer to investors. It's not right. It's not fair. It's not fair to anybody. At the end of the day, the resellers are the ones that's making the culture better. Y'all just coming out with sneakers. Y'all are just as bad as Apple because pretty much, if not just as bad, y'all are worse than Apple because you come out with the same sneaker month after month after month with a different color and keep raising the price. There's no reason for an Air Force One to be $110. And it's real funny. Nike has a lot of power because it's real funny. And I say this to say, when they dropped this article saying that they're going to buckle down on the resellers and buckle down on the bots, the bootleg stores that sell the fake Nikes, especially in Atlanta, y'all know what I'm talking about, Old National and West End, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's funny how right after, a day after they released this article or this statement that they're going to buckle down, the police came with a search warrant to these thrift malls, knocking down doors and shutting down all of the sales of these fake Nikes, which in my opinion, I think that Nike has something to do with the bootleg market anyway. So they're making more money than they're really telling, but they'll try to place it on somebody else and make somebody the bad guy and have campaigns saying, if you buy counterfeit stuff, you're funding terrorism type bullshit. But it's real funny. The bottom line is, and if you look at Nike's stock price, it's been dropping and dropping and getting lower and getting lower and getting lower. Now, the president and CEO has to do something, and this is what they want to do. You want to do something? Like I said, buy StockX. Buy StockX. Instead of trying to discredit them, reaccredit them, buy them, control them from the inside. Don't try to control them from the outside. And because people still go to buy sneakers from StockX. It doesn't matter. People go to do what they go to do. And y'all trying to buckle down on the resellers, people will find a way. Humans are very, very creative. If they don't have a way, they will make a way. But you can't go around telling people what they can and can't do with something that they purchase. It's their property. Your terms and conditions, that shit is just unethical. Because at the end of the day, we know what you're trying to do. You're trying to become the store. This is that Dame Dash method, what Dame Dash been saying for years. Direct to consumer. You're a big corporation. You want people to only buy from your app. You want to take the sneakers out the stores. You want to take the sneakers out of Foot Locker, out of Hibbett Sports. They want to take them out of all of these stores. You want all the money. You don't want to have to give the sneakers to Foot Locker at a discounted price so they can make their margin. Y'all want all the money. This is corporate greed. It's funny. The coronavirus showed all of you people's hands, big corporations' hands. What it's really about and what it's always really been about is money, profits, and daggone raising up the stock price. At the end of the day, people need to stop buying this Nike shit anyway. They selling us the same shit over and over and over. And the Jordans, which is Nike, it might be the Jordan brand, but it's pretty much Nike. They just keep selling the same sneaker. Every 3 months, every 2 months, $200 here, which you go resell for $500. And then they go to catch wind of that and they see the data. They see what's being sold because you can look on StockX. And they're like, you know what? We want that money. Why are we selling it for $2 and somebody else is reselling it for $5,000? Don't be surprised in the next year and a half, Nike has a sneaker that is very old, that is some sort of Air Max or Jordan or Cross Trainer, and they try to sell it on their app for a couple of thousands of dollars. My name is D-Rail. This is Rail's Rants Reloaded. If you can, like, subscribe, and share. If you want to talk about sneakers, I have another video on who made the Air Force Ones famous. I'm going to leave a link in the description. I'm also going to leave it'll be the next video that'll come up. I'll make sure that. I'll holler at y'all later.